Welcome back to another episode of Tech Talks. Today, let's dive into how AI is reshaping the customer experience landscape. Really being able to understand that, there's a multitude of different ways of how AI is reshaping customer experience, from allowing companies to make data-driven decisions to not only enhance customer experience, but also enhance revenue, increase revenue, being able to understand, whether that be being able to understand a product that, is not performing or that is performing, or, looking at it then from the customer experience basis, there's a multitude of different ways is understanding, where customer frustration is, or also allowing for, let's just say, self-servicing. So we're really seeing it in, very different way today that it's allowing companies to be better. When you look at it at the end of the day, and so for companies that are already experimenting with AI in the customer experience realm, is it's actually proven that it's impactful. It's far reaching, from whether that be from predictive and responsive services to also enhancing that customer satisfaction, but also increasing efficiencies. So when we break it down into kind of the use cases for customer experience, is when we look at it from like the self-servicing perspective, is we're seeing virtual agent bots that are either one providing the necessary tools and the information to a customer to actually be able to solve kind of their issues on their own, but we're also seeing it from the perspective as well of when you're looking at increasing customer satisfaction, you can also take a look at real-time agent assist, for example. And with real-time agent assist is you're allowing your agents that are maybe dealing with more complex issues to get those more complex issues solved quicker, or you're just able to solve just even a general, issue, or, feedback, or and anything within why a customer is calling into your contact centers. You're actually able to allow your agents to have the necessary tools to respond quickly, or have those tools to be able to even respond to that issue. And then you also is like we're seeing it a lot, especially in the retail space, or any organization that you have overflow within a outsourcing contact center, is you're allowing those agents that maybe aren't on, fully ingrained within your organization, you're actually allowing them to be able to solve issues as well. So across the board, you're able to really increase that customer satisfaction. And with customer satisfaction, what do we have? More loyal customers. And with more loyal customers, what does that mean? More revenue to the business. And so we also can look at it from the perspective as well within the customer experience space of, that hiring customer satisfaction is understanding really kind of that voice of the customer. And that's really being done right now through AI driven quality management products. So when you look at right now in your current landscape, in your current contact center, is, there are some AI driven quality management perspective, but it's not really being done from more of that generative AI approach. And so today is what you're probably having to do is you're having to enter all of these different keywords to pull out specific use cases. And so where the technology is going right now is it's really shifting into having this conversation around the being able to derive of a multitude of different ways that a phrase is said. So, you might have a customer that says something different in California versus the East Coast. You might right now your tools might be picking up on just cancel order, but somebody's, might be saying, "Well, I don't want it anymore." So really being able to take those data points and being able to actually make a use case within the business is tremendous. We're really seeing that with companies across every single vertical. And, it's not only the voice of the customer that drives revenue, is you're also able to see Can you pinpoint what products are specifically being asked for? Can you go back to the team and now you have all of these data points to actually make a business decision of why we should have this product or why we should invest to create this project? Because now you have these, you can be making data driven conversations. And so we're also seeing that, from both sides of customer experience, but also being a revenue driver. When we're looking at investing in technologies nowadays, it is more of a conversation around how can it better my business? How can it bring revenue to my business? And that is what we're really seeing right now in in the customer experience space. And then, it kind of goes into as well as those data analytics and, really enhancing those different data sets and those different data points. And I mean, even too, is with outbound, the sales campaign and the management and also the automation around it. When I'm going on to a website, I can see it will pop up, in the corner now is, "Hey, I saw you liked this, what do you think about this product?" Something similar, or it's taking all those points of me as a consumer or as a customer and allowing to make recommendations of other products that I would like. And that at the end of the day is more revenue for the business. And so there's obviously a multitude of different ways how AI is really reshaping the customer experience landscape. And for example, Microsoft, their multi-model just came out with a demo of basically I would be a consumer and I'd be going on to a website. And their example is hiking boots. And so what I'm doing is I'm literally just on the website, I'm on my video, and I pull up my hiking boots and I put them right here. And I say, I'm going camping this weekend and I really I want to make sure that these are the right hiking boots. Like, this is the terrain, and gave me the exact say it literally can reply with the exact hiking boots that I'm holding up and saying, those aren't for the right terrain. This is my recommendation. And then you go and you ask, okay, well, can you put the right recommended boots into my cart automatically in the cart? And now you're ready to check out. And it is just really going to be transforming the way that we communicate with brands. And so you really have to ask yourself is, how am I staying up to date? Because if you're allowing these AI tools to create a different sense of personalization and being able to collaborate between the human approach and also the AI approach, you are going to be a forefront in front of in front of your competitors. But you have to ask yourself, what am I doing today that is allowing me to be ahead of my competitors? And if you're not exploring what AI means in the customer experience landscape, then we should talk, because we really at Telnet is understanding where you currently are today. What are your goals from a business perspective? Where do you want to be? And how can we get there? How can we get there through technology? How can we make technology be an investment that can drive ROI, that can allow our business to be better versus just making an investment to make an investment? So, with that, thank you so much for watching.